What is going on, guys? It's MrVerry here, and today we're going to be doing a Ghastly Dragon hunt because it's been requested a bunch from a lot of you. So I figured, you know what? I might as well. It's been a while. So I am stacked on manas, Ring of Healing, because mainly I want to use energy damage since they are weak to energy and I can exploit that weakness. Um, and they take pretty heavy physical damage too. As you can see, I just got 899 with a E-Wave, which is nice. Um, and I use explosions in between to try to get damage while I'm waiting for my other spells to come together. Now, normally I would wear my Robe of the Underworld for extra death protection, but right now I have 5% from my book and 8% from my amulet. So that's 13%. So that's almost enough on its own, I'm thinking. If I'm taking too much damage, I will go ahead and throw on my robe if I start to feel uncomfortable. But I'm going to test this out first and see how it goes. And yeah, we will see. But so far, you can see I looted a Jade Hat. I came in here and killed one while I wasn't recording and someone kicked me out because they were here. But I was like, hee hee, I got a Jade Hat, and you're hunting here, and you probably didn't. So hopefully we can get some Guardian boots, because I have yet to loot them, ever, while hunting here, and from the boss, so... And I forgot that these guys at firewalls work with these guys too, so I just brought strictly energy walls, like a big dum-dum. But, yeah, it'll still work out, I think. Ooh, 908. I am loving the kind of hits I can get with my this is my max damage set. You know, gill legs, royal scale robe, and gill Google / Yalahari mask, plus the spellbook of ancient arcana is max damage because I'm at magic level 95 right now, I believe. So that's crazy. And these Ghastlies are awesome for paladins. They are kind of scary for lower level mages. But once you get to be a higher level mage, like, I mean, a mage at my level can feel quite comfortable hunting them. And that energy wall is going to be awesome because it'll run around two separate ways. And we're going to go ahead and start them off with and then give them one of those. Use an explosion. Get off an energy wave, great energy beam, and, you know, just keep doing the good old runaround and see how much damage we can get in. 854, another really nice hit. 582. I love the sort of damage I deal to these guys just because of how severely weak to energy they are. And they drop Terra Boots really frequently too, which I've probably already mentioned. Also, we get rusty armors, which unfortunately we only get a plate armor this time around. But hey, what can you do? This is also a good spot for an energy wall. I believe if I place it right there, yep. So I'm probably going to have to run back and get more supplies. But I don't really, that's not a huge deal. It's just meh. Oh, come on. Paralysis. Ooh, but I do 364 damage to him with just the explosion, so that was nice. Let's see, 369, yeah. So dealing really crazy damage even with the explosions. So remember that, mages. Explosions are very helpful here. Don't use heavy magic missiles. Never use heavy magic missiles. They got nerfed so bad that they deal less damage then they deal less damage than Vis does. So just keep that in mind. And usually you can get 2 on you here. So it can get a little freaky, but we'll see. Oh, and I managed just to grab the 1. And we're going to go ahead and run him back. I don't even know that I need to use a wall necessarily. It would be nice, but we'll see how I do without one. Ooh, my contact just kind of gave me a problem, but yeah, even without walls, these guys really aren't much of an issue for me anymore. I mean, their melee does hurt a little bit, but it's not enough with my HP to really matter. Oops, and I just used Utori Mort, which isn't going to do shit to him. But and we get a Spellweaver's robe. Awesome. So getting some pretty decent loot already. The Jade Hat was, like I said, just off 1 kill earlier. And another Ghastly, and I don't know a good spot to set up an energy wall here. Trying to think. Think. Well, that wasn't necessarily the best. I blocked him off. Okay, I know, I got an idea. Right here. And once again, I become a retard. But I do have an idea. Right there. Bam. This way, he can walk around 1. And the curse has worn off, so that's good. But I also need to throw on another Ring of Healing. And I don't mind, I'm not planning on profiting here, although so far it looks like that I probably will. And that's just with, like I said, and I'm just going all out, spamming the strongest spells I can and using explosions. I have more Destroy Field Runes, yeah. I'm going to throw them in here and throw these. Yeah, there we go. And grab those. Twin hooks aren't worth grabbing. Sorry guys. I apologize for the pauses once in a while, but you guys know that I have to, I have to entertain. Oh, well, shit. There, perfect. It's also easier with firewalls here because they're not quite as long, and these hallways are not exactly the largest. Ooh, 908. That was a nice one. Looks like the curse was picking up in damage, but 769, very nice. 738, awesome. And we're gonna get him with a great energy beam and that, and now he's running, so explosion. And down he goes. And we get the undead heart, which isn't worth a whole lot. And the dark armor, which not even gonna grab. $801, very nice. Oops, and I hit my hotkey, but it didn't go off. And that was a poor hit, but that's alright. Highs and lows. It's gonna happen. I just it's awesome breaking 900 with an energy wave for me. And drop him with the Zowan Halberd. What a tease. I was hoping for maybe a Zowan armor, Zowan legs, you know, something that's actually worth money. The Zowan Halberds aren't even worth really picking up in my opinion. And we got another oops, and I'm retarded again. That's alright. That's why I brought Destroy Fields, is because I felt that I would probably be messing up my spacing a little bit, because it's been just so long since I've hunted with walls excessively. So, and like I said, these corridors are really tight, so it's hard to get them right where I want them. It would be quite a bit easier with firewalls, but like I said, I'm a noob and forgot that firewalls work on these guys. I just thought energy because they're extremely weak to energy. I don't think they're weak to fire. I think they're either neutral or they have a slight resistance. 881. Very nice hit. And there we go. We get off a nice wave. And yeah, it seems like I really don't need the Robe of the Underworld anymore to hunt here. I had it on at Grimm's just because their death damage is immediate and a little bit harsher. But looks like I'm doing just fine here with just the... Okay, we're up to 401 with that curse. Oh, a 479. Let's see. Is that topped out or? Yep, it did. Cool. So that's the highest curse I've seen from them so far with this equipment. And we're in a spot with a little more room now, so we can set up an energy wall more comfortably. Awesome. And I used to Utori Vis them, you know, electrify them. And if you're trying to hunt them with Exori Vis or explosions or a little, you know, not as hardcore, quite as hardcore as I am at the moment, and more for profit, then I would say using Electrify isn't such a bad idea, because you're getting that damage over time in addition to, you know, whatever spells you're casting on them. And down he goes. Some more small emeralds. The main thing to remember while hunting Ghastlies is to always watch your health very carefully, because their curse damage sneaks up on you. It truly does. It almost broke 900 with that one. It was close. 392. Ooh, almost broke 400 with an explosion. That's cool. 756. Like I said, absolutely loving these hits. And he he paused there for a second, which gave me the room to let off a great energy beam as he was, you know, parallel to me. And we get another Spellweaver's robe. Oh my, this is great loot for Ghastlies for me. Of course, I'm killing them quite a bit faster than I used to when I was hunting them. You know, like I said, I'm going all out at the moment. Right there. Perfect. And I want to grab one because I don't want that wall going down anytime soon. 641. Ooh. Ow. Yeah, their melee does hurt, especially with a spellbook on. We can see that by the 470. That's actually the most aggressive thing they have next to their curse. So just keep that in mind. And also, their wave makes you weaker to death damage. That's something that I forgot to mention. And that's why their curses can get so powerful, is because they have the ability to make you more susceptible to the damage they use. Which is pretty cool trait. I think they're one of the only creatures that has that ability, if not the only creature. Bam. Boom. Lined up. And another. And got paralyzed. Oop, I could have great energy beamed, but I tried energy waving. Didn't realize that that one wasn't up yet. Now we can get a beam in. An explosion off. And then a wave in. And then another beam. Strong energy strike, you know. Just putting in the works on them. And Terra legs, awesome. Yeah, we are getting some kick-ass loot this hunt. Definitely paying for itself, because I don't even think we've gone through 100. Maybe we've gone through 100 great mana potions. So that's 12k, and we've gotten far more than 12k in loot. That is for sure. So I pot up just so that I'm at about full and I don't have to worry about my mana too much for a little while. And I'm bringing him back to this, hoping this stays up for a little bit longer. I know it's going to go down here very shortly. When it does, it does. That's whatever. He'll probably be about dead by then, if not dead. So, and I'm just going to run him from here on out because he's so close. Explosion. And the nice thing about explosions, too, is that, you know, you don't have to be close to them to use them. You can shoot them across the screen and pick them off while they're running. And good energy wall, or ooh, bad energy wall. Yeah, I just fucked that up miserably, actually. That's alright. I'm only human, you know. I'm a good Tibia player, but I'm not a perfect Tibia player. No. Oh, also, guys, I have received a ton of donations so far. My goal amount for and the first thing I want to purchase with those donations is a new PC so that not only can I run Tibia better, but I can produce higher quality videos, as well as produce a larger variety of games. Now, we have received in about 30 hours close to 200 US dollars altogether. And that is fucking amazing. I am so thankful to all of you who have donated. So we're about a third of the way to the goal to reach what we need to get the new computer. And that is awesome. And I can't thank you guys enough for your donations and for your continued support. Even if you're not donating, you know, just the continued support alone is amazing. And I'm not even, the money isn't what makes me happy. What makes me happy is that you guys are willing, you know, it's not the gift, it's the thought. You know, they always say it's the thought that counts, and I know that might be cheesy, but it really is true in this case. And I don't know. There we go. Finally, look at that. A nice energy wall. No fuck up. Also, I had an interview today at the Sherwood Hotel, which is a hotel that's been in my town for a very long time and is within walking distance from my house, which is good because for those of you who do know, I did just lose my car recently in a pretty bad accident, but it went really well, and not only that, but the person who would be my manager I really enjoyed, and I get an answer on Tuesday as to whether or not I get the job. If I do get the job, you guys will still be seeing just as much content. I'm gonna be burning the candle at both ends, but I do not give a shit because I love you guys, and especially after these donations, now there's no way you guys won't be seeing tons of videos come out. Tomorrow night, just to give you guys a little preview of what's ahead, I have a Grindfest planned with a sorcerer who is right around my level. I think he's a couple levels under me, but he's close to my level, and we are going to be doing deep Berbanuda, probably the lowest floors, and just showing what two very high level mages can do. And yeah, so that should be interesting. I'm really excited for it. I know that I can handle that by myself, but partnered with another mage, it's going to be awesome. And I'm seeing tons of... Oh god. Ugh. I'm trying to, I'm trying to entertain you guys and kill Ghastlies and uh so but yeah, it will be a full-time job most likely. And for those of you who are curious about it, I would be working at the front desk of a hotel as well as doing some computer stuff. Um, some light data entry as well as possibly training and doing kind of tutorials on some programs. So that's really exciting for me too. We're not going to take on two at once, and the curse is really high, so I'm going to wait for it to die down, and the curse died down. So we're going to grab that one. Come here. There we go. Got him. Okay. So yeah, that's awesome, and I'm so excited. And if I don't get the job, that's okay. That just means I'll have more time to work on the channel. And with your donations, it looks like I'm gonna be able to get a new PC fairly soon, regardless. So I'm ecstatic with how things are going. Things have really turned around, and a lot of it is all thanks to you guys. And I'm not kissing ass, I'm being honest. Let's see. Potting up because we got particularly low on mana. And let's see how we're doing for experience per hour. Not great. Like close to 500k an hour. So not great experience, but that's alright. I'm more here because someone requested it. And I like doing requests. Plus, I hadn't hunted Ghastlies in a long time, and I want to loot Guardian Boots because, like I said, they have been cruel to me and have never given me them, although I've done, I think, 3 or 4 tasks here. So, yeah, hopefully I finally get my boots that I very much so deserve. And he should be running. Yeah. We'll see how many we've taken out so far, too, in this quick amount of time. Already taken down 23. Feels like more, but awesome. Another one set up well. And the main thing to do with walls, if you haven't already learned by watching me, is to make them walk around sideways because it slows them down and gives you more time to plan your next attacks and whatnot. Yeah, that's a great tactic, making them move sideways. Because as you know, when you move sideways, I believe it slows you down. I believe it halves your speed with the pause. I don't know if that's exactly accurate, but I'm sure it's something close to that. And let's go ahead and check on that Ring of Healing. We got 5 minutes left on it. Cool. And we're going to set up another energy wall right here. And also one right here because there's two. And then we're going to grab him. He is the chosen one, so to speak. Chosen to die, I suppose. Another one just close, just 1 point more, and it'd be 900. But nope, can't give me the satisfaction. Although I know I've hit over 900 a couple times this time, so I can't really bitch. And he's almost down. Down he goes. We're gonna go ahead and grab that demonic essence, Ghastly Dragon head. Pot up. And